everybody, welcome to Zoe's Treasures. My name's Tracy, and I am here with my husband Noel. He is behind the scenes running our cameras, doing all of our graphics. Hello, Southern Charm. Hey, Brittany, I saw your name in there somewhere. Hello, everybody. Today is our glow show. So everything we have is glowy glass. We have all different kinds of glowy glass. My favorite is clear glass that glows, but I have some red, some blue, some purple, so all different shapes. You can see it behind me. I do not pre-list for Saturdays, but if there's anything that you want to see and you let me know what it is, I'm always willing to pull that out a little bit faster. Hi, Moni. How are you? So that is what's going on today. Dollar starts on everything. Shipping is max $4.50. Hello, Rainbow of Treasures. So shipping $4.50 is all you will pay today. I do have some stuff in the bin if you want to take a look there. Hello, Daisy Lane. Our rewards cards in the notes, I have number 2 and number 5. Let's see, is it in that order? Let me make sure I got the right order here. Yeah, nope, sorry, backwards. Number 5 and number 2. Hello, mamas. If you put 5 and 2 together, you will get $5 off any purchase today. So if you happen to have these 2 coupon cards, you can put that code, those 2 codes together for a discount. Each card alone is worth $2 off if you have not used yours already. And if you don't have them, the way to get our Zoe's Treasures rewards card is to buy something. Every order that goes out goes with the card there. Or in giveaways. We give them away on Fridays and Monday and Wednesdays. And every box that goes out has a card in it. And there's 9 different cards, so you can collect them. We will be using them throughout the year. So if you keep a hold of them, even after you use like one card, we're going to be mixing numbers up throughout the whole year. So a card can be used multiple times in different combinations. So it will be worth more and more as the year goes on. All right, and with that, let's get started with the glow show. We're going to show everything here, tell you any call outs if there are any that I am aware of, and then we're going to show you under the glow light. All right, so let's, real quick here. Hold on, let me just do this really quick. I'm going to pin this for a second while I talk about the first item, just in case anybody's waiting on that. All right, let's start over here. We're going to start out nice and simple here. We have a beautiful divided dish. So this is a 3-piece dish here. Has gorgeous etching around the side. It is clear. We're going to show you on the other camera real quick so you can see how beautiful. Look at that. Gorgeous etching there. Nice divided dish. Nothing wrong with it. No callouts that I'm aware of. We're going to throw it under the light for you so you could see that, and then we will get it going. You can see that green glow, and we're going to go ahead and let's see, get over here and run it if I can find my item. We do 10 seconds, 10 second with the 2-second restart, and that guy is up and going. Look at that glow, nice and bright green on that one. Thank you so much for your bids. And previously mentioned, that's going to you. You know what I forgot to do today, you guys? I forgot to grab my numbers. So let's see here. We're going to have to improvise and write some numbers on the fly. All right. That is not a problem. Okay. Next up is this pretty piece. Now, this is a really deep, dark purple. It is a vase, and it has all the hobnails. Is that what they're called? I always want to say hobnobs. Hello, how are you? The little bumps all the way around, hobnails, I think is what they're called. But it's a real pretty one. Let's show you this way, and then we'll get some glow going on it. Look at that. It's a deep, deep, dark purple. I'll give you a measurement on how tall this guy is. It is about 7.5 inches tall. Hobnail. Thank you so much. I always want to say hobnob for some reason. And there we go. Look at that glow. Let's see if I put, it's under black light, but once I add my flashlight on there too, you can really see that guy glowing. That purple just fades away. Let's see. And that is up and running. Thank you so much for your bids. And Stutzo, congratulations.
Thank you.
Put a tag on that one for you. And that was a first purchase. Congratulations. I don't
Thank
know
you
what I'm
for
doing
your
here. There
first
we go.
purchase.
All right. We have a two-piece set. So this is really similar. My hair is like all in my eyes, you guys. This is a two-piece set, very similar to that very first piece we ran with the gorgeous etchings. Well, thank you very much. Gorgeous etchings all the way around it. So we have the bowl, really just decorative, beautiful handles. And then it also has a matching like underplate or saucer that goes with it. Let's look over here just so you can see how beautiful that etching is. Look at that gorgeous etching all the way around. I really, really like the handles. They're so pretty. And of course you get the bowl. Take a quick look from the top so you can see just the beauty of that piece there. All right. And let's see how it glows. And there it goes. We're going to go ahead and get that one running. Both pieces. I love the effect of the etching with the glow. I just think it makes it look so pretty. Just hit run next, my love. Just hit that little yellow button. And that is up and going. Thank you so much for your bids. We ran that one a little bit longer than we normally do, but we'll, my husband's helping me out. It's first time actually running the auction, so we'll get that timer down a bit. And previously mentioned, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I don't know why I keep taking the lid off the pen. I should just leave it off and make it easier. All right, this is a big one. Look at this piece here. Look at this candy dish, apothecary. I don't quite think it's apothecary jar because of the style of the lid, but candy dish, compote, absolutely stunning. We have that little shell shaped up there for your handle. It comes off. Really pretty diamond print around the edges. Nice pedestal base. Let me give you a height on that. That is, oh, I can't get right up close, about 9.5 inches tall. Let's see if that's going to fit into our camera or not. I might have to move our riser. How is that fitting? Can we see that? There we go. Beautiful, beautiful piece. And all right, and that's going to get started in just a second. It isn't crooked. I just set the lid on funky. There we go. And that piece is about to be up and running, my love. And it's going now. Thank you so much for your bids. Welcome in if you are just joining. This is Zoe's Treasures and my name's Tracy. Southern Charm. That is heading to you.
Thank you.
That is number 4. All right, how about some straight up uranium glass? So we all know uranium glass, nice green glass. Whoa, what is going on? What did you do to my camera, my love? All right, my husband's doing something with his graphics. I know, but I don't have a green screen today, so I do not know what is going on. Every time I lift it up, though, it's really funky. Okay, this is uranium glass. I'm going to go ahead and stick it in the other one because every time I put it up, oh no, there, he fixed it. All right, so you get a small bowl. So this is kind of like a little, I know, it's like a magical looking glass, exactly. This is probably like a dessert size bowl. And then you have a teacup size saucer. This is all the green uranium glass. I know the light's washing out the green just a bit. Then you have 2 larger saucers. These ones, you're going to get 2. They're exactly the same. Those are 8.5, 8.25 inches. So you're going to get all 4 pieces. And let me put them over here because you know uranium glass glows. That's the best one there. It just lights up so good. And that is going to be running right now. Look at that glow. And are you hitting the run button or am I, my love? That's going now. Thanks for your bids. Daisy Lane, those 4 pieces are heading your way. Thank you. I keep wanting to set this over on the other side, even
It's
though
way
I'm
to you.
messing up my own system here. All right. How about a piece of blue glass? This one is so pretty. I want to say this is the button daisy design, but I'm not 100% sure. It looks like little like stars or daisies all the way around there. We have a really pretty ruffled edge. Do not know the maker. I did not look this up, but I'm sure it wouldn't be too hard to do a Google Lens and figure out who the maker of this one is. It is a really beautiful blue, like a deep sea blue, 3.5 inches tall and about 6 inches in diameter. Really, look at I just love the texture. It has good visual and you can feel that texture on there. And of course, it's a glowy show. It does have a amazing glow to it. And we're going to go ahead and get that one running. Thank you so much for your bids. Thank you. And Gerard Bra, what they first purchased, thank you so much.
Thank you for your first purchase.
All right. I have this whole thing about glowy butter, any Westmoreland owls. I do not have any Westmoreland owls. No, I do not. I was trying to think. I may have had one coming up in a reverse auction, but I do not think I do. All right. I have an obsession with like butter dishes that glow or things in the shape of a butter dish. I do not know if this is necessarily considered a butter dish. It's in the shape of a butter dish. It may just be a candy dish, but the top looks like 2 hands holding a heart. We're going to show you that up close. And you've got that really nice diamond pattern going all the way around. Let's show you those hands because I think doesn't it look like that's 2 hands right there holding a heart? How perfect for Valentine's. It is about 9 inches from the end of one handle to the other. And of course you have the lid and then you have the candy bowl or the butter dish. This one is so pretty. Let's put it under our lights. And look at that. That is going to be up and going. So that is without an added flashlight. Then I add the black light on there too, and it just makes it glow even more. Perfect for Valentine's Day coming up. And you should probably get it before then too. Shipping out Monday. You should get it just in time. Southern Charm, congratulations. Thank you so much. Is number 7. All right, let's do another little purple piece. Oh, there was a request for a vase behind me, I'm being told. Let's see, which one is it? Tall vase. Okay, so I am not sure which vase you are looking at. Can you give me more? So we have our Chinese vase. These ones they should be in the bin. If not, I can put them in the bin. So this for sure is in the bin. This is a tobacco jar. We have this one is in the bin if you're interested. This is a tall yellow one. Let me know if that's not one of the ones you are looking for, and or which one, and I can pull it down and show you a little bit closer. Tall. Trying to see. Floral design. So it's probably this one. So this is our Chinese one. I don't know if this is one you're looking at. So this does not glow. This is actually not part of the glowy show. I will run this one because shipping is only $4.50 and left of that. Okay, let's see. Oh, the white one, that one glows. This is part of the glowy show. This one doesn't glow as much as I would hoped. It is Bristol glass, and Bristol glass usually does have a really good glow to it. I'm going to put it under the light. Let me show you first of all what you have here, and then we'll put it under the light. This one has a lot fainter of a glow than most Bristol glass, but it is hand painted. It is absolutely stunning. Look at all that floral on there. Gorgeous. We do have a very, just a understated kind of scalloped edge going on there. No chips or cracks that I'm aware of. They're like a pontille type mark down there. Let's put it under, oh, hold on really quick. I'm going to give you a height. That is 8.5 inches, and let's put it under the light. Again, this one has a very, very understated, the glow, you have to get a flashlight on there. It's just when it hits it, you can kind of see that green shining through. Not as bright as some of the others, but it's still absolutely beautiful. And we'll get that running for $1 right now. Thank you so much for your bids. And Setso, that is going to you. That is number 8.
Thank you.
All right. And now we will go to this little guy. So this actually says, I never can say this name, you guys. It's the Kanawha, Kanawha. It still has its original sticker there. It is a very just slight purple mini creamer pitcher. It stands 3.5 inches tall. There's your tag on it still. It is a really beautiful purple color. And we all know purple glass glows just beautifully. There you go. And that's going to run for just $1. Thanks so much for the bids. And the black cat with the first purchase.
Thank you for your first
Congratulations
purchase.
and welcome to Zoe's Treasures. You can go. Oh, you can go and watch them do this? Where are they located at, Taco Cat Lady? What state are they in? Because if they're close, that would totally be a trip that I would be like all the way into. West Virginia, that's not far from me at all. All right, so we have an antique milk glass syrup pitcher. All right, so we have a syrup pitcher here. I love the little kind of like a web design going around it, and then there's some hand-painted blue floral on there, metal lid. It stands 6.5 inches tall. Let's see, we're going to get you a view from this angle. Do you think that would be okay to be kept in the fridge with syrup in it? Do I think so? I would say it would be okay to be kept in the fridge. Yeah. I wouldn't put it in a microwave or anything like that, but I don't think the fridge would hurt it at all. Let me turn it all the way around. Let me see if I can show you the inside. So, I mean, it is old, so it's been around for a while. It would need a really good deep cleaning in there if you were to actually use it. Let's put it over here under the light. And is my light on? There we go. All right, there it is. You can see older milk glass will glow. Old milk glass has a nice green hue to it. And that is up and running right now. I think we have 2 pieces of milk glass in today's show, actually. We have this one and another one coming up. Southern Charm, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Number 10. All right, this one, you guys, Easter is coming up. This piece is so perfect for Easter. This is actually Longenberger. So this is a Longenberger piece of glass here. It is a bunny on a nest. So we have a light, very, very pale purple, like just a hint of purple in there. So you get the bunny, there's some eggs. So you get the bunny sitting on the eggs, which I never quite got. Bunnies don't lay eggs. I never quite got the bunny and the egg thing, but it is bunny and eggs. And then we have the nest. It does say Longenberger right there on the bottom. Cadbury bunny does, yes. Let's take a look at it from here. I'll give you a diameter because it is round. It's not oval like your hens on the nest. This is round at about 6.5 inch. Let's see. Let me just show you the Longenberger really quick here so you can see that. I know you couldn't see. There you go. Longenberger, which for the longest time, I didn't even realize that they made glass products, but they do. Let's throw this under the light. All right. Look at that bunny glow. Very, very pale purple glass, Longenberger, bunny on a nest, a basket, however you would classify it. It's a very unique piece. At least I think so. I've never come across one, just this one. And Kate in the library, thank you so much. Let me throw a number on that.
On its way to you.
And I'm sorry. And they make purses. They make glass purses. See the things you learn. I had no clue, no idea. All right, let's do, speaking of our other milk glass piece, we're going to start going through our shelves from the bottom up. We have, I'm going to call this a toothbrush holder. I know it's a cup, y'all. I know it's a cup. To me, it makes your perfect toothbrush holder in your bathroom. It is your grape and leaf pattern. Let's see, who makes it? Westmoreland. So we still have a little Westmoreland sticker in there. Let's get to some measurements. 4 1/4 inches tall, grape and leaf pattern. And I will show you, let's turn it around. I can show that Westmoreland sticker right there. So it's starting to peel off, but it is still there, Westmoreland. And let's see how good this one glows. This one does need the flashlight on it. It needs a little bit of help, as most milk glass does. But there you can see that green coming through. And that's going to go right now. Thanks so much for your bids. And Southern Charm, that's heading to you. Thank you. Number 12.
Thank you.
This next piece is pretty unique. Now, the whole thing doesn't glow, but bits and pieces of it glow. So, to me, that qualifies for this show. Look at this glass sculpture. I think it's a swordfish. I'm going to say it's a swordfish. I'm not a fisherman or fisherwoman, so I have no idea. My husband says it's not a swordfish. Okay, so it's whatever fish that has a big old mouth. But it is all glass. It is beautiful. We have applied pieces all around it. Of course, you have that cool swirl of colors. It's sitting on a little glass base. No marks, no maker's marks. Let's put it here so we're going to turn it around so you can actually see it. It is about 9 inches tall. I know, where are they? Look at how that tail kind of flips up over there. How neat is that? And now let's put it under and see what parts glow. Now, not all of it glows, but we do have some glow, so it could add just a really cool touch to your cabinet under your black light. So all of the clear glass parts in there kind of glow. So you can see it is the fins around the base. It's little kind of like all along the back there. And that is going now. Up and running. And hope you got that with the first purchase. Congratulations. And what a great
Thank you
pickup.
for your first purchase.
Welcome to Zoe's Treasures. All right, we are moving on to, this one really is, I'm pretty sure, a soap dish. It is your beautiful shell-shaped, or you could put it down, you could put like earrings in it or something, like put it on your vanity. It looks like it has a pressed glass kind of effect to it. Let's see if we can put it over here and you can see it nice and close. There you go. So you get that nice pressed glass, or maybe it looks like a shell, like, you know, with sand in it or something. Really pretty. It is but about the size of a hand, so kind of give you a good measurement there on how big it is. Let's see that glow. I'm going to have to hold this one up so you can see it glowing. And that is running right now. How cool, like, to put a whole bunch of this stuff in your bathroom and like put some black lights in there, and then guests come over and get surprised. Cam, Becky, congratulations. That is going to you.
Thank you.
I think I'd be freaked out. Wouldn't you? Like, if you just went to somebody's house and like you went in the bathroom and you flicked on the lights, but it was black lights and everything started glowing. That would kind of be like, I don't know, a little creepy, I think. But it'd be kind of cool at the same time. So, All right, we have one of the most beautiful cake platters, serving platters, upscale super fancy charcuterie board, maybe not board, but glass. You don't want, yeah, maybe not, yeah. All right, Southern Charm just gave me a red chat, and she made a really good point. Black lights in a bathroom probably wouldn't be cool. 100% correct, yeah. Not unless you are a super clean freak and like everything's clean. All right, but we have a cake stand, so you can put black lights in other place. So this one's really cool. So there is some writing on the bottom. I cannot, for the life of me, make it out. Something Rogers. Oh, you're going to see if we can see it. All right, let's see what this says, because that might say sterling, but it's probably sterling plated base. Let's see if we can see what it says there. I don't know if you guys can zoom in and see that. Rogers, sterling possibly, or sterling plated? Sterling. All right, so we are looking at sterling down here at this base. All right, there you go. So you're seeing the exact same thing that I have. That's all the information I have. Is you've got it too. We've got the top here. Absolutely stunning etched cake platter. Now look at it. Just want you to see. It sits a little wonky. If you show it from the front, you want to make sure this is, there's a little tilt going on. I don't know if you could tell, but there's a tad bit of a tilt going on with this. There you go. You can kind of see it. All right, so that's the call out. Let's go ahead and see the glow on it. Let's see how, yeah, you can see the green. All right, that is up and running right now. That is a good 12 inches in diameter. Oh, I know. Wouldn't that be gorgeous with like a big cloche on top of it? Absolutely beautiful and sterling. Shalom, y'all. That is going to you. Congratulations. That is a really cool one.
Thank you.
Let me get a number on that. All right. Just so you guys know, I did limit today. It is beautiful, isn't it, mamas? I limited to 60 pieces today just because every single piece is glass. So for packing purposes, I did limit to 60. We still have quite a few to go, but just so you kind of get an idea. All right, we have a creamer here, and this is so pretty. First of all, it's the perfect size creamer. And I love the little etchings. It's just like little leaf etchings around the edges there. I'll show you that up close, give you a measurement. 4 inches tall. Really beautiful creamer. Just has a bunch of little decorative detail on there. Let's go ahead and see it over here. And that's going to go now for $1. Thanks for your bids. And Cam Becky, congratulations. Number 16. This next piece, I think it was like some type of like tobacco jar or something at one time. There possibly, because there is some ribbing around here, possibly had a lid. I do not have the lid. I thought it would still be pretty filled with flowers coming out. It's a great decorative piece. We have the 3 feet. I'm sorry. You can put candy in there, easy to grab. So there is no lid, but I think not unless you look close can you see the ribbing and tell that it needed a lid at one point. Let's take a look at how pretty it is. Really great diamond cut around the edges. You've got that 3 feet there. It's 5 inches, just over 5 inches tall, 4 1/4 inches in diameter. And we're going to put it over here. An ice bucket, yeah, it would be a great little ice bucket. And I actually do have another ice bucket coming up pretty soon. That one glows super bright. Thanks for your bids. And Cam Becky, thank you so much. I'm over here
Thank you.
while I'm off camera, I'm like fighting with a piece of hair that is like in my eye. All right, what is next? Oh, let's do a piece of red glass. How about that? This one. So now this whole thing doesn't light up, but there's parts of this that have the most beautiful fiery orange to it. So it is a compote. We have that really neat ruffled edge going around there. Let's show you from here. I got a little piece of sticker. I'll make sure I get that off. There you go. Deep, dark red. Perfect for your Valentine's Day or Christmas. 6 inches tall. Hi. I don't know what he's doing. He's like going crazy with the camera, giving way too much close-ups of me. All right. There we go. Hello. I know. Goodness gracious. All right. There you go. Beautiful, deep, dark red. He is having way too much fun. And I don't like close-ups that much. Okay. We're going to go ahead and throw this under so you can see the orange glow on this one. It just has the orange glow in all the right places. It's a little washed out on camera, but look at that around the rim. So from about here down, lights up orange, and then just all around the edge of that top, it lights up with a really bright cadmium glow. That's right. It is a stunning piece. I like it because not the whole thing, but like just enough of it to really be like, ooh, that's pretty. Southern Charm, thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's number 18. Where am I here? Okay, let's do another candy dish. This one, I love the shape of it, just because it looks so pretty. Look at that shape. Isn't that elegant? And then the top of it, we have gorgeous floral etchings all around the top of this one. Let's show you from here, and then we can also show you those etchings. This stands about 8 inches tall in total. So you have your really beautiful, has kind of like a etched line around there. And then we have the beautiful etchings there. No chips or cracks that I'm aware of. And this piece does glow so pretty. And that's going right now. I love the shape of this. It's almost kind of an MCM shape, that geometric pattern that was really popular in that time period. Cam Becky, thank you so much. That is heading your way.
Thank you.
Number 19. We have another one here. Now this one I really like because it has the gold around the edge and it's just cut so beautiful. And of course the bottom just looks like this really big happy flower. Original purpose, I am not sure on this one. Probably just some type of a candy dish. It is 5 inches tall. Now we do have a little bit of paint wear on some of the gold. It's getting a little washed out. You can kind of see it in here. There's a little paint wear on some of the gold. It's been around for quite a while. But you do have that beautiful gold etch all the way around the rim there. And that is, look at that. I don't even need to put the flashlight on there. That thing just lights right up. And that's going down. Thanks for your bids. Cam Becky, that is going to you. Thank you. You're going to have a cool box coming your way.
Thank you.
All right. We are on to the next shelf here. Let's keep moving. We're just going to keep going straight down. Still have multiple different colors of glass to bring you. We have a cobalt blue small candy dish, bowl. I don't know, you can use it for just about anything. I'm going to avoid saying putting it in your bathroom now because the more I think about that, the more grossed out I get. But beautiful bowl. Let's see it this way so you can see the design on it. It stands about just over 2 inches tall. And it's about 4.5 inches wide. You've got that really pretty pattern. There is your bottom. And let's see the glow on it. So this is a little bit more of a muted glow, but you can see it there. The blue glass is a little bit more understated glow. It is more of that murky green. And it's running up and running right now. After the show, too. I am not taking the black light into the bathroom after the show. But I don't know, I just might. Becky, thank you so much. That is going to you. Congratulations.
I'll take it to the bathroom.
Oh no. Now he's going to go in there and he's going to be like, you didn't clean good enough.
Thank you for the suggestion, Southern Charm.
Oh, I'm going to get grossed out if I take it into the bathroom. I'm sure. We have a piece of string. All right. How about a pitcher? How cool would this be filled with marbles, glowy marbles? That would be really cool. And the design on this, they're like, I don't know, flowers all the way around. Love the shape of the handle.
So that's the reason why she's saying don't do it.
You made Brittany do it one day, like when she was a teenager. Did you do it to like as the mom thing? Like, you didn't clean good enough. Margaritas in there,
Correct.
absolutely.
Margaritas.
Recently, all right. Oh man, I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of like more. What is that? Like a morbid obsession to go see this now. All right, this is 8 inches tall. So pretty. Mojitos, that's right. Glowy mojitos, glowy margaritas. And that's going to go right now.
Get your glowy margaritas right now.
Okay, now this would be really cool for like a Halloween party or something. That would be neat. Southern Charm, thank you so much.
Thank you.
That is number 22.
Oh, nice. Good pickup, Tim. Good pickup.
Did he? Oh, congratulations, Tim. I swear I just did one just like this, didn't I? I did. All right, so look at the here. This is very similar to the one that we just did with gold.
Oh, good get.
Good
I'm
get.
sorry. Good get.
Very good get. So this is very similar to the one with gold, except it does not have gold. This is just all clear. Big, kind of like a floral cut going on with this one. Sawtooth edge at the top, and that really pretty floral, like the flower kind of petal bottom. And it is 7 inches tall. Look at, I like this one. I think this is so pretty. So this is the kind of stuff you could put out and you could be like all elegant about it. And then like all of a sudden like have that black light come on and be like, yeah, check this out. That is running now. Oh, you don't like good get. Oh, okay.
Southern Charm. You're getting me in hot water.
The junk in her trunk. Congratulations. Number 23. Let's do another set here. So this is a 2-piece set. This is another one with gold. So you're going to get a creamer. So you have all the gold up there on the top, a tiny bit of paint wear, but this one's in really great shape. And then you get a bowl that it fits in, really nice and pretty. So it makes a really pretty little set. There we go. Really cute little set. Visually, that cut is absolutely stunning. Let's put it under and see the glow. It's going to light up just like that last one with the gold on it. So you're going to get 2 pieces running right about now. And Becky, thank you. That is number 24.
Thank you.
We have a couple unique pieces coming up. We're going to do this smaller little guy here. Really pretty clear glass, and then you have like your white opalescent around the edge of that ruffled top there. It is a small bowl. Put it over here so you can kind of see the size. It's about the size of a hand. You can see it there, my hand. Really beautiful. And I'm going to hold it over here so you can see how that glows. And that's going now. You can see that glow mainly on that clear glass all the way into that ruffle. And that is up and running. And the junk in her trunk. Thank you very much.
On its way to you.
This is a really pretty piece. This one almost reminds me of a carnival glass because you can see under the light, just under a regular light.
No, this is under 365. The 395 will not show most of the glows on some pieces. So if you're planning on putting any lights on a cabinet, I would recommend you use 365.
All right. So this one almost reminds me of a carnival glass. It's like an opalescent because just under regular light, you can see some greens and blues in there. It almost has a frosted look to it. And it has such a pretty ruffled edge. I've got a little piece of string hanging on there. I always leave my strings on things on accident. We'll get that off. Grape and leaf pattern. And look at that lid. It's a piece of string. I'll get that off. Look at how it like crumples in. Really beautiful. Has a bunch of feet. Look at that. 6 feet on there. That is solid. That's not, it's just nice and clear. Let's go ahead and see it over here. I was really surprised that this one lit up the way it does. With that kind of that opalescent glass, it is a really, really good glower, and that's running right now. I like the top of it. I'm really intrigued with like how it like the crumples in ruffled top. It's probably made to put a candle or something in. And Becky, that is heading your way. Thank you.
Thank you.
Number 26. We have another candy dish here. So we have another candy dish. If you haven't been able to tell yet, I love the clear glass that glows. There's just something about it to me because everybody expects uranium. Everybody expects the green. But nobody expects your everyday beautiful pieces that just look like, you know, your old school pieces to glow. This one stands about just shy of 5 inches. Has a sawtooth top. And just look at that cut in the glass. Always surprises me. First thing every time I see this, this is called a rose bowl. Thank you so much, Daisy Lane. All right, I've learned 2 things today. Now let's take a look at it. And we're going to get that one up and going. Oh, the one before is a rose bowl. Okay. Thank you. Good to know. I've seen them before. I just never knew that's what they were called. Coastal Peacock Co. Congratulations.
Thank
That is
you.
number 27. Let's do a blue piece here. Now, I only have one of these, but you can mix this in with your other blue glass and it would still look really cool. It is a candlestick holder and it has a diamond kind of cut going on with it. No wax. Sometimes you see them, they have wax in there. You can also put one of the, like the votive holders, the glass votive holders would fit nicely in the top of this. This is 6.5 inches tall. And it is a nice deep cobalt blue. That is the top of it, just so you can see that. and that is hollow in here. Let's go ahead and, this one has now, the blue always is more of a muted kind of murky green. And it's going to go right now. It's more of a softer green than your uranium. It doesn't like give you that bright neon. It's more of a softer kind of murky-ish green with your blue glass. Dusty Dreams, congratulations.
Thank you.
Number 28. And how about some knife rest? So the first time I saw these, I had no clue what they were. I eventually learned. But we have two knife rest, so, and they're different sizes. So we have kind of one that's a little bit bigger, chunkier knife rest. And then we have, just for size comparison, side by side. We'll do it this way so you can see side by side. So you've got one a little bit chunkier, a little bit smaller. The patterns are still very similar on them. This one has a little more decorative part where it rests on. That's a little more clear. And let's go ahead and see the glow on both of those guys. So you turn it like that so you can see it. All right. And those are lighting up really nice. So you get a pair of knife rest. They are similar in design, but slightly different sizes. Those are up and running. And the Black Cat Boutique, congratulations. What a great grab. That
Thank
is
you.
number 29. Does anybody actually use knife rest anymore? Does anybody have them and like functionally use them?
If she would keep them in the house, I would. But she grabs everything she can and she starts selling them.
Yeah, everything's for sale, right? That's just kind of the life of a reseller. All right, we have, this is actually a Christmas bottle. Did you use them at Christmas? I bet you it was a beautiful table setting. You guys, speaking of table settings, I have a show coming up March. It is called the Styled Collection. And we are actually, I'm going to set the table. I'm going to like decorate up a whole room in my house. And we're going to walk around the room and just sell everything out of the room. So kind of, we're going to show you how things can look like mixed together and styled. So just a little bit different of a approach to a show. So we're going to do that in March.
Watch her hang me in the wall and sell me too.
All right, so we have this one. This is still, I'm trying to read this. I cannot read it. Governor of New York, Secretary of State, Mr. Chief Justice Charles Evans Hughes. So that who is on there, the person that is on there. It is kind of an opalescent color in blue, almost just short of 9 inches. So we have his picture there. And then we have a little bit of information there on the back that kind of tells about it. Looks like what might have been his signature. We're going to go ahead and show that underneath here. I like the opalescence of it. And that's going to go right now. There we go. Again, another blue one. So the green is a little bit different shade of green. And that's running. I've seen these bottles in so many different designs. Like I've seen Christmas ones, just all kinds of different designs. Stutzo, going to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Oh,
Coastal.
thank you.
Yeah, I'm
Can
trying
you run
to
the ruffle edge one behind
separate.
you, the right of the divider. Ruffle edge. Yes, I will.
We have way too many lights, and even with the lights, they still the black light kind of fades out.
A ruffle edge to the right of the divider. You're probably asking about this one. We're going to run this one. This was actually something I bought from Southern Charm.
Negative. Something I bought from Southern Charm.
Everything's for sale. Didn't we just discuss this?
Didn't I just tell you that? See?
So, if you guys do not know who Southern Charm is, that's her daughter right there. Be with her is her daughter, Brittany. Southern Charm, there she is. Everything is for sale. She is also another vintage seller on here who is amazing. And as you can see, she sells really cool stuff because I bought
Don't
this.
help her, Southern Charm.
My
Do
husband
not
bought
help
this.
her.
We're going to go ahead and run it. Let me show you up close. This is a real pretty one. So it is like the I want to say Capricorn. It's not Capricorn. Cornucopia. There you go. Cornucopia. It stands about 5.5 inches at the tallest point. And it is a really pretty one with that ruffle edge. You've got a little bit of the darker white going around the edge there.
And that's the reason why I liked it.
See, this is what happens when he doesn't open his own boxes. All right, let's take a look at that glow. That one is lighting up nice and bright. That's going to run for $1. You thought it was a boot? Thank you so much for your bids. Dusty Dreams, thank you so much.
Dusty Dream, I hope it makes you happy.
You know,
Thank you.
that is number 31. Oops, I'm losing my labels here. 31. Put that down there. All right, the next one is a pair. So this is going to be a good buy, you guys. Look at this. You're going to get 2 big old candlestick holders. These are stunning. So they're clear glass, but along the base here, we have some really beautiful floral type etching. Yes, he has to hide it in his office.
I'm going to get a P.O. box and I'm not going to give her the keys.
His office is already locked. All right, so candlestick holders.
For a good reason.
2 beautiful ones, gorgeous etching. Now, they have been used as candlestick holders. There's a little bit of old wax down there. Pretty easy to get out. Mustaches, yes, that's what they look like. So it is a pair of 2. They do match. Let's see if we can show you from here so you can kind of get, there you go. Look how beautiful those are. I want to show you the bottom. Look at that. That's what you're seeing on the bottom, the beautiful etching. We're going to give you a height, 7 inches tall. Let's see, at the widest point, about 6.5 inches at the widest part. I'm just going to take one. They both are the same. They both glow the same. We're just going to stick one under this light to show you what it looks like. And there we go. So they do light up really pretty. And you're going to get the pair for $1 going now. Besides butter dishes, matching candlestick holders like this that glow are probably my next favorite thing to find when I'm out there searching. Daisy Lane, congratulations. This is a really cool one. These are so pretty.
On its way to you.
That is number 32. All right. So this piece has a little story. I actually bought a piece identical to this from I Love Discounts, and they had no idea. If you don't know I Love Discounts, Tony collects glowy stuff. They sold it to me not knowing that it glowed. I then put it in a show, and they bought it back from me. So I found another one. I was actually with them in Indiana when I found this, but I found another one. Needed to have, yes, absolutely. Found another one, so we're gonna sell this. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece.
That's a good one, Coastal.
What did it Coastal? Yes. Funny you said that, Coastal. Southern Charm just said her and I needed one like this the other night. We did a raid train together. It was the Big Cajonas raid train, and it was fast and furious and crazy. And afterwards, we felt like we needed something like this. So purplish, kind of a, I don't want to say cranberries red. It's like a deep purple, almost a plum. That's the color I'm looking for. Nice big glass, 9 inches tall. I need it full of wine. You could fill this up with whatever your heart desires. All right, let's see that glow. This one, I love the glow on this one. There you go. It's even more, I have a light up, but even without my flashlight, in person, it's glowing such a gorgeous shade of green. And we're going to get that up and running. This is one definitely to put in like in a display cabinet and fill it up with something that glows. That would be absolutely stunning.
or get a waterproof UV light and fill it up with wine.
Oh, that would be cool. Coastal Peacock, that is heading your way.
Thank you.
Number 33. All right. From everybody who likes cloches, here you go. Technically a butter dish, but
You have no power? Oh my God, I'm sorry to hear that, the junk.
oh no,
Day 7. Wow.
my goodness. Well, we'll keep you in our prayers and hope that your power comes back on soon, because that is miserable. So, all right. So if you like a cloche, this is technically a butter dish. However, look at how clear it is. You could absolutely put something in there and use this as like a cloche design. It is so pretty. So we have the top, and it has just a really gorgeous knob on there. And of course, with it being clear, makes a perfect cloche. And then you've got your bottom. Now it does dip down a bit because it is technically a butter dish. And it has the 3 beautiful feet. Let's show you up close. But imagine that, like using all of those crafty skills and filling that up with something really pretty. About 7 inches tall. Oh, that would be so nice. Macaroons in there. And about a 7-inch diameter. Look at the feet. I'm really fascinated with those feet. All right, let's see this glow.
I was
Oh,
thinking
look at
along
that.
the lines of alfajores.
And we're going to get this up and running.
Wow, that really glows.
It does. That looks really good. And it's such a unique shape.
Welcome, Miss Echo.
Daisy Lane, that is heading to you. Thank you very much. Hello, CG.
Thank you.
CG, I just sold the ultimate wine glass. Southern Charm and I decided it was the ultimate wine glass for after raid trains. I'll show you really quick here. Let me just figure out where I can put this down at. So this just got sold, but this is the ultimate after a raid train wine glass. There you go. That's what we have officially decided that's what this is. All right, how about another ice bucket? This one does have a lid.
Hello, Miss CG.
That is why I was sick for the last 2 days. No, actually, I think we're figuring out what's wrong with me. So hopefully we've got it taken care of. All right. Hello. We have another ice bucket. What I really love about this, it looks like there's raindrops going all around the edges. It's really beautiful. And then the top is a metal type of top. I am sure this one is not sterling. Let's take a look at it. But it's so pretty. It has like a flower bud. Southern Charm, that would be technically impossible. Let's take a look at this beautiful lid. Look at that. That is the lid for this. It looks like the handle is a rosebud. And then, of course, you've got the raindrop pattern going all the way around. Nice, thick, sturdy handle. And it wouldn't be a glowy show if it did not glow. And we're going to go ahead and get that running. Thank you so much for your bids. The junk in her trunk. Congratulations.
Thank
Let me throw a
you.
number on that one for you. Number 35. Let's do a red piece of glass. All right. So we have a cup, 2-handled cup, and a saucer here. Nice deep ruby red. If I remember correctly, the saucer doesn't glow, but there is glow on the cup. So we're going to show you that. Let's just do a quick up close so you can kind of see what it looks like up close there. 2-handled cup, saucer. So you're going to get both pieces. They do match. They go together. And yeah, that cadmium glow is around the rim. Let's see, I may have to lift the cup up. So So no glow on the saucer, but we do have a really nice cadmium glow down there on the rim of that cup, all around the bottom. Just gives it a nice little effect going on. And that is up and running. Ranch Hand Finds, congratulations.
Thank you.
Number 36. No, I should go over here. Okay, this is just super cute. This, you could actually create some type of like little nightlight in a kid's room. This would be so adorable. So this is Viking glass, very familiar name to a lot of us, especially collectors. And it is the teddy bear. I'm calling it it's a bear. I'm going to say it's a teddy bear. Look at how stinking cute that is. So we have kind of the frosted look there. On the back, it is flat. We do have the Viking sticker, which I'll show you once we switch. Look at him. Is he not so cute? 6.5 inches tall. Let me turn him around here and I'll show you that right there. We do have that Viking sticker. So you could actually put this either way. And it does have a really good glow to it. So let's go ahead and see that glow. It is cute and it's different. That's why I liked it, because it's not just your everyday item. And it is up there, about to be running any minute. And there it goes, it's running.
Hello, what Liz likes.
Hello, what Liz likes. How are you? Thanks for your bids. Southern Charm, going to you. Is this going to be for the baby's room, Southern Charm? Is this for one of the grandbabies?
Thank you.
Or it might go in your booth. That's okay too.
See?
Yes.
She does buy things for the baby.
All right. How about a little hat? We have a top hat here. Probably most likely it is to hold a votive candle, or you could put some of those little fairy lights in there. It is a crackle glass, purple, with a ruffled top to it. It is 3¼ inches at the tallest part. But I really like the crackle. You can see that crackle glass on there. Makes it really pretty. And of course, we all know purple glows good. So let's see the glow. Purple lights up like a deeper swampy green. Look at that one. We'll get that up and going. Thank you for your bid. And previously mentioned, thank you. That is
Thank you.
number 38. Let's do another picture. This one's a little bit different than the other picture. This has a really pretty floral design with some fruit. Y'all, for some reason, for the life of me, I can never identify the fruit properly. So we're going to let you decide what kind of fruit this is. Let's just put it right here so you can see it this way. All right, so we have some either grapes or oranges. Oranges. Okay, we're going to go with oranges there. I like the handle. Look at how it has like the decorative part around the handle there. And then we have some more fruit on this side. Those look like, I don't know, looks like a pear at the top. Figs. Okay, well, I'm hearing figs. 7.5 inches tall. Really, really nice little pedestal base there. And that is going to be going in just a second here. There you go. And that's running right now. You could take your choice of fruit, whatever fruit you want it to be.
And it glows.
And it glows.
Thank you, Coastal. Have a great show too.
Ranch Hand Finds, that's going to you. Thank you so much. Coastal, hope you have a great raid train.
Thank you.
That is number 39. have another piece of blue glass. Now this one, I'm pretty sure is Fostoria Coin Dot. It is your very soft baby blue glass. It makes me think it's like a nappy dish, but it's more of a bowl than a dish. So you have your little handle here. You have your eagle, the torch, eagle and torch, it looks like, alternatives going around there. In your very pale blue, 5 inches in diameter, very shallow. I think that will look great with the candle in there. You can see the top. Let's go ahead and check out the glow on this one. I'm going to have to hold that one up. And that is up and running.
For a blue piece, it glows pretty good.
And
Drifting over.
drifting over 50. Congratulations. I couldn't turn around fast enough to see that.
On its way to you.
I always wish Whatnot would just keep names on the screen for just a tad bit longer. All right, we have another pedestal candy dish with beautiful floral etchings on there. Really pretty scalloped top going on. This one stands 5 3/4 inches tall. I love the little flowers on there. It almost looks like a wine glass, but it's not really a glass. It's more of a little, like an open candy dish. And that one pops in color. Look at that one go.
Or a margarita dish, or margarita cup.
I guess you could. I don't know. It's kind of shallow. I think I'd want a little more margarita than that.
Quick refill.
All right. And it's going to go right now, honey. You going to get it going? Oh, it is going. Awesome. It is up and running. Thrifting over 50. Congratulations. That's going to you.
Thank you.
So are you guys as drawn to, like when you go to an antique store, this is number 41, and the booths that have like the whole displays of like the black light boxes and stuff, are you guys as drawn to that as I am? Like I am always sucked right in, like absolutely. If I see it, I am like heading straight there. Yes, you too, Southern Charm? Okay, Easter's coming up. How cool would it be to get some like glowy eggs and have a glow basket to put the eggs in? So this one's really pretty. It has pineapples and stars on there. I'm going with pineapples. Maybe they're not. We're going to see. Let's see what you guys think if those are pineapples. Let's see. Look at it right there. It looks like a pineapple. Right there. All right. That is about 5.5 inches tall. That would look really neat filled up with something for Easter. And that one glows really nice. That is, I'm going to move it over so we can get it in the camera just a bit more. There we go. And that is up and running. Now, I haven't found glowy eggs yet. But you know, you could probably even get like fluorescent paint, Dusty Dreams, and paint the eggs yourself
Thank
with
you.
something that would glow. That would look really cool. That's number 42. All right, this is a super unique piece. So I got this at auction, and I'm going to be full disclosure. I don't know exactly what it's for. It has 3 legs. It looks like a big melted piece of ice, but there is a hole on top that I think would hold a taper candle. So this is what it looks like. It's just a big hunk of glass that looks like it's melting, and with a hole on top, possibly for a candle. It is so cool. Let me show you up close. We'll get some measurements on it. Look at that. It's just visually, it's unique. It's fun to look at. Maybe a punch bowl stand. That would be a good guess. Yeah. It's not super flat though. It's a little uneven at the top. And of course you have this hole here. And they didn't give me much description when I bought it at auction. Tallest, about 4.5 inches. But I think it's really unusual. And it glows really, really cool. See if we can, there we go. All right, we're going to get that up and running. You want something unique, something that most other people are not going to have. This is probably the piece of the day that is, I would have to say, the most unique. Thank you for your bids. And the Black Cat Boutique, thank you very much. You have officially got the most
Thank
unique
you.
piece today. How about a car? Now, my husband found this one. This is this Old Avon? This is Old Avon. It is a Thunderbird Wild Country. It used to hold aftershave in it. So it is the shape of a Thunderbird. The trunk is the actual lid that you can take on and off. No cologne or perfume is in there. I'll kind of show you what it looks like here. There you go. It is a Thunderbird. I just turned the lid a little bit. Let's see. There you go. Straighten the lid out. Looks good. We even have little headlights going on. And it is Avon, so we do have the original Avon stickers down there. And it has your really cool murky bluish green glow. The only part that does not glow is the actual lid. The car itself does glow. So it's that trunk that doesn't. And that is going to be up and running. It is running now. And Stutzo, congratulations. You are getting a Thunderbird.
Thank you.
How about an amber piece of glass? Amber usually doesn't glow, but this piece holds a little surprise. So it is a ruffled top, candy dish, clear bottom. The top is amber, about 4.5 inches tall. So this is one of those pieces that are really surprising. Look under the regular lights, just under your normal lights, you got some of the various colors going. You can kind of see some of the blues and greens, almost like a little rainbow effect going around in the amber. Now let's go ahead and put it under our black light and watch it glow, which is very unusual because normally we do not see glow on amber. And that's going to get up and going.
And it's running for $1.
Up for $1. Going now.
That's very unique. It's very rare to find that glow.
The Black Cat Boutique, thank you so much. That is number 45. Great
On
grab.
its way to you.
If I wasn't trying to pare down, that would be a piece I would keep because I love amber and milk glass are my two top favorites. All right. We have another piece that has that opalescence to it. So it's another basket shaped. We don't have the top handle. We have two side handles instead. But it has that really pretty opalescence. You can kind of see the rainbow of colors going on. We have about 7.5 inches wide. There we go. I'm going to pull it, but there you go. You can kind of see it like that. This one's unique. Now, this isn't a defect. This is the way it was made. But one side kind of comes down lower than the other side. Let's go back here. So you can kind of see how it comes down here. And it is made that way. And it stands about 4 inches tall. Has a floral pattern around the edges there. And that is about to run right now. $1 up and running. Welcome in if you are just joining. Dusty Dreams, congratulations. If you are just joining us, welcome. Welcome to
Thank
Zoe's
you.
Treasures. My name's Tracy, and today is all glowy glass. Everything starts at $1, and shipping is capped at $4.50. All right, we are on the last shelf, you guys. How about a paperweight? This could be a weapon. You could like throw this at somebody.
No Southern Charm.
This looks like the galaxies, like you're looking into like the nighttime sky with the galaxies on here. all these floating bubbles all around in there is so cool. And this is a heavy piece. Like this has some serious weight to it. I would say it's probably a good 4.5 inches in diameter. It is just a big old paperweight with a million controlled bubbles in there. Just so beautiful. The bottom is nice and smooth. I don't know a lot about Ponto marks, but I do know everybody who does glass like a whole bunch. They always talk about that. Let's go ahead and see the glow because this is a really neat one. It almost is like you're looking into an abyss here, maybe into the ocean. So without the light on there, this is just some light. You can see the bubbles floating in the green. It is so cool. We're going to get that up and running.
And it's running.
It reminds me of like looking into the ocean at night, like shining a flash down into the ocean at night. That's in person. That's what it reminds me of. Kind of eerie vibe with it. The Black Cat Boutique. What a great grab. This one is so cool. That is number 47. We have a piece of pink glass. So this one doesn't glow like you would expect it to glow. It's a little bit different. It does have this, it just kind of like brightens up really beautifully under the black light. But it is a two-handled cup, a little bowl. I'll show you from the side. Very pale pink, not like your depression glass pink. This is a really pale pink. It's about 2.5 inches tall. So you can see it's almost a clear to a pink color. And this is going to light up very different than what we've been looking at. This just has this beautiful just vibrance to it when it gets under the lights. So it's not green, but that pink becomes this just deep pink. It is absolutely gorgeous, and under the lights that pink is just stunning. We're going to go ahead and get that up and running right now for $1. So this isn't a green glower, but it brings out the pink and just makes it this vibrant pink. Thank you for your bids. Ranch Hand Finds, congratulations. That is number 48.
Thank you.
I've got to give my husband credit. He found this. You're looking for another unique glower. This is a unique glower. Pestle and mortar. How often do you find a glowy pestle and mortar? So you've got your small cup with the little pour spout. It actually has some imprint on the bottom. I think it says 5 ounces on the bottom. I cannot read the rest of it. Made in the USA. And then you've got your piece here. No chips. There is a number 2 that's showing on there. So let's just kind of show that up close really quick. 2.5 inches tall. So there is a number 2 right there. I don't know if we can see that, which is kind of neat. I can't quite make out what's underneath it. I think it says made in the USA. And then of course you've got your little cup here. Now this is so unique. Just like I love the pieces that you can add to a collection. It's just a little bit different. It's not just a vase or a mug or a bowl. This is actually something just a little bit different. And that's up and running. You get both of those pieces. And they both do glow. So it's not just one or the other. They both do glow. Thanks for the bids. Southern Charm heading your way. Thanks.
Thank you.
That was number 49. All right, you guys, we have like 10 more pieces to go. And that is all we're going to have for today. All right. I came across, for those of you who've been around, your dog just tripped over. Oh, okay. I came across, for those of you who've been around a while, know that I had a huge collection of inkwells that I had come across at auction. These are my final 3. The last 3 inkwells I have, they're small squares, really pretty, kind of like a swirly pattern. They all have glass lids, and they all do glow. So let's show them up close so you can see what you're getting. You're going to get all 3. They are about 1.5 inches square. So they do match. You get all three of those little glass lids. They are our antique inkwells. And let's stick these under the light. You're going to get all three of them. If you're a reseller, you can split that up and sell them separately. And those are going to run right now for $1. Thanks for your bids. And Justin 7 with the first purchase.
Thank you for your first purchase.
Welcome to Zoe's Treasures. All right. How about a wedding box, y'all? All right. We have a beautiful wedding box. I want to say Westmoreland. Do not quote me on that. That's just a guess. The red is flashed. So full disclosure, the red is flashed, but it is in great shape. Like I am not seeing, usually with flash glass, you'll see scratches. This one is in wonderful shape. So you have your lid, and then of course you have your box. And this is the bigger size. This is a big, substantial, heavy piece of glass. And you know, wedding boxes, you can always do the whole little wedding box trick like that. So you can display it this way, put something in the top. Or of course you can always do it in the normal wedding box way. This one stands 10 inches tall and it's 5 inches wide. So it's the bigger size. I had a smaller one I sold a couple of weeks ago. Are we going to show it from the other camera? All right. Let's give you a close-up of this and then we'll see the glow on it. There you go. So we have a close-up of the wedding box. Just gorgeous detail. It's simple but elegant and beautiful. And let's go ahead and see that glow. So every piece that is not red glows a gorgeous green on this one. And there you go. So everything except the red parts glow really beautifully.
And it's going for $1.
Up and running right now. Thanks for your bids. And Whimsic with the first purchase.
Thank
Thank
you
you
for
so
your
much.
first purchase.
Welcome to Zoe's Treasures. That is our number 51.
That's a great grab. It's a really
It's-
nice box.
It is beautiful. All right. So this piece, this one, only a little piece of it glows. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is really. This piece is, at one point was probably a bell, even though I can't find where they would have hooked anything to it. Think about this as a cloche. How beautiful, like set on top of a small little saucer or something else. What a great tiny little cloche this would make with the bluebird on the top. Now the only part that glows on this is the bluebird. But if you put something underneath it that glows and then you have the bluebird, so you use it as a cloche, 7.5 inches. It's dainty. It is very thin, elegant glass. We'll put it over here. Again, now just that bluebird glows. But think about if you put something underneath it. We're going to go ahead and run that for $1. I think it would just make the prettiest, if you had something small, glowy to put underneath as a cloche, oh, that would be great. Ranch Hand Finds, thank you.
Thank
Let me
you.
get a number on that one. That was number 52. We have a small like cruet here. We have a little stopper, and the stopper actually has detail on it, which I love. It has like little round swirlies. We'll show you up close, but I love that they actually added like detail to the stopper. And then you have your bottle here. Let's put this over here so you can see that detail. That is 6.5 inches. So first off, look at this, just around there. It's really pretty. And then if you can see that stopper, it has just the neatest little swirls going around there. We're going to go ahead and see the glow on this one. Oh, that lights up great. Now the stopper doesn't light up on this, but the rest of that bottle does. Look at that. We're going to run it for $1. We have, when we get to our very last piece, is the biggest piece of the night. That's coming up in just about another 8 or 9 pieces here. Thank you so much for your bids. The Black Cat Boutique, thank you.
Thank you.
That is number 53. All right. If you like the bluebirds on that little cloche, we have the lovebirds, the blue lovebirds here. Look at this. There is a heart. How perfect for Valentine's Day. If your loved one collects glowy glass, here you go. You can impress. You can give them a heart. Lovebirds are like, it's all in one here. So we have beautiful bluebirds. Let's see, we're going to show from the top, I guess. My husband's trying to tell me there. So you have your beautiful bluebirds in a heart shape. Let me show you the bottom here. No markings, nice and smooth. Not too sure who makes it. Perfect for Valentine's Day. And they're kissing. They love each other. All right, let's go ahead and see the glow on this one. That lights up. Oh man, does that light up for blue glass? That is a glow right there. Look at that. Without my flashlight, I mean, it is almost washed out. It is so glowy. And then I add the flashlight on top of it. All right, we're going to run that now. Perfect gift for a loved one. And thrifting over 50. What a great buy. This is so
Thank
kitty.
you.
It's so sweet. 54. All right, we're getting down to the last few. So we have a couple figurine type items here. We have a deer. This, I want to say, is Fenton. It is Fenton.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. This is a Fenton deer. I'll show you up close, but there is a little Fenton mark down here on the bottom. Now the bottom looks like it had a sticker that was kind of like yucky on the bottom at one point. It is nice and smooth now. The sticker is gone. Let's show you up close and I'll show you that Fenton mark so you can know it's authentic. So it is a deer. And then we have right here, if you can see it, there you go. It does have your Fenton mark. And let's see the glow on it. So without the flashlight, with the flashlight. So another kind of unusual piece to add to your collection. We're going to go ahead and get that going. Thanks for the bids. Ranch Hand Finds, congratulations.
Thank you.
That is number 55. Next up is a teddy bear. This is actual like a teddy bear. And I don't know if this one is Fenton. Yes, we do have a Fenton mark. All right. So it is a Fenton bear. We've all seen these. That was a good one, wasn't it? That was really cool. We've all seen the Fenton bears. This one is not holding a heart. So it is not one of the birthday bears. It is just a teddy bear. It is Fenton. I'll show you the little mark on there. So he is cute. And then let me show you right here. There is your Fenton emblem right there, so you know it's real. Nice smooth bottom. Adorable little face. And of course, it's gonna glow. And we're gonna go ahead and run it
And it's going for $1.
right now. Glowy Fenton. Thanks for your bids. And Nana Sharon with the first purchase.
Thank
Welcome
you
to
for your
Zoe's
first
Treasures.
purchase.
That is number 56. 4 more items to go, you guys. 4 more. We're down to the final piece here. Let's do, would you call this a jug? A jug or a pitcher? So it is very thin. It is purple glass. And I don't want to say crackle. It's not crackle, but it looks like it's wrinkled. It looks like it's aged. All right. Let me show you this way so you can see the wrinkled glass. I don't know the proper term for this. You can feel it. Has a nice texture to it. Has an applied clear handle. And it is a thinner one. Let me give you some measurements on this. About 4.5 inches tall. Slightly over 4 inches wide. Old man jug. There you go. This is an old man jug. It has a little pour spout to it.
That's what I would use for my syrup.
Let's see the glow on this one. This has that deep green. Deep. It's not, I mean, it looks neon under light, but it has that kind of that deeper green. The handle does not glow, but all the rest of that purple glows. And we're going to run it for $1.
You guys ready? Here it goes.
Daisy Lane, thank you so much. You guys, if you don't know Daisy Lane, who just won there, she is another vintage seller, and she has just recently switched to doing a lot of dollar starts. Don't know if it's everything is dollar, but I know most of the shows I've been into lately, she has been doing dollar starts. So another really good vintage seller. How about a flower frog? This piece is stunning, you guys. Everything is $1. There you go. I love dollar starts. They're so easy. I love dollar starts as a seller. All right, so this is a flower frog. We have a seagull, beautiful bird sculpture, and you have your flower frog around the bottom. Another very unusual piece. This stands 9.5 inches tall. And this is just artistic. This is just a piece you can look at even without the glow. It is absolutely stunning. No, I don't like that view. I like the other view. Thank you. All right. So let me just kind of show you. You've got your flower frog all around the bottom. You've got your holes for your flowers there. Let's go ahead and see the glow on this piece. And here we go. Look at that.
And
all right.
yes, it's going for $1.
And it's a good substantial piece of glass. There's some heaviness there to it. Thank you for your bids. Ranchan Finds, congratulations. This is a beauty. This one really is beautiful.
On its way to you.
I know I say that about everything. I love everything.
No, but that's a very unique piece.
All right. What do we have? Just 2 pieces left? Yeah, we have 2 pieces left. Okay, these are probably our 2 biggest pieces of the night. Yes, I would love to see that with flowers in it. That would be stunning. All right. So we have this piece and then we have one more. These are our last 2 kind of big items of the night here. So this is a pitcher. It is a deep plum purple glass. It does have fruit around the edges and a ton of leaves. Like everywhere there's not fruit, it's like a leaf pattern. I don't think it's good. I think these are pears. I'm going to go with pears. We're going to show you up close so you can decide. We have a ruffled top. It almost looks black on camera. Look at that. It is deep purple. I'm going with pears. Yep, pears. Okay, everybody agrees. We have some pears here. Deep purple. And this is a big, this is 9 inches tall. So this is a really substantial one. Let's take a look at the glow. I'm going to move my riser here. All right, let's get it in there. And let's see, I might have to move that forward a bit. There we go. Look at that glow. Possibly eggplants, yeah, maybe. All right, we're going to go ahead and run this guy. This is a nice, big, thick piece of purple glass. That does glow. Look at that glow. Big picture. This would be stunning with florals in it too. Daisy Lane, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's number 59. And then we will do our final piece of the night.
Oh boy.
This one does not fit in the box, in our glow box. So we're going to have to turn some lights off here. This is our final piece of the night. Look at this. Tiffany blue. Now the inside needs some cleaning. I didn't want to mess with the inside too much. So the inside does need a little bit of cleaning. But this is absolutely beautiful. Almost Art Deco-y looking with this design here. We have the beautiful stopper. There is a call out on the stopper. The stopper is broke on the very bottom. When it's inside, you can kind of see it. But if you turn it around the right way, you wouldn't really be able to tell. But I do want you to know about that call out. Let's show it from here so you can see. Just so you know before you bid. We are going to run this for $1. So there we go. We do have, you can see the stopper right there. Yep. Okay. So we know what's going on with that. And then we have the beautiful bottle. I am going to turn off a couple lights here because, again, this will not fit into our glow box. With the stopper, it is 19.5 inches tall. Without the stopper, we're looking at about 14.5 inches.
And yes, it's gonna run for $1.
We're going to run it for $1. Let's see if we can turn the light off without walking right in front of the camera here. All right. All right. So I'm not sure we need to turn this light off, my love.
Okay,
I can't reach it.
I'll get it.
You'll get it? Okay, let's turn this other light off so you can see the glow. Because I'm seeing the green, but I know it's not coming through on the screen very well. So it is lighting up green. I know it's just not showing very good. This does glow. We are going to run it. I'm going to go ahead and get going right.
I know.
Hold on, wait, hold on. Well, it glows. There it goes. Oh, there it goes. All right, now we can see it. It's just the way he was putting the camera on. Even the stopper glows. Southern Charm, congratulations. That is going to you. What a great pickup. That is number 60. That is our last item of the night.
Thank you.
We'll just turn that light on. I'll talk to you in the dark for a second. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. So thank you very much. That was our glowy show that we've gone through everything. I do limit the number of items I do on Saturdays because I pack and I want to make sure I can pack appropriately and get them out to you. And Sunday evening, y'all, thank you, Southern Charm, for reminding me. If you guys like a good talk show, come see us on Sunday evening. Not is it just me on YouTube. It is myself, Zoe's Treasures. It is I Love Discounts, Tony and Lysandra, and Jeremy from Green 13. So all three of us do our talk shows separately on Whatnot, but we come together every Sunday evening on YouTube, the Reselling Roundtable right there. We talk all things reselling, really with the focus on live selling on Whatnot, but we can talk about all kinds of different platforms. You could ask your questions. It is live and interactive. So please go ahead and go subscribe and come over and see us. And it's going to be a good time. All right, set your alarm. Thank you. Yes, Daisy Lane, set your alarm and be there, 6:30.
Yes, set your alarm.
All right, you guys. With that, we're going to go raid. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight and for your purchases. I really, truly appreciate it. All right, let's see who is on. I have no idea who's on. Oh, Christy girl. Oh, JJ Shopper. We got to go see JJ. Let's go over there. She's amazing.
Stick around and say hello to JJ.